company, and we started to do the the oil and fats business since 2011. So basically, so far we got more than 13 years experiences provide you guys the equipment. Check about it. This is our solvent extraction way to get it, and later on I will show you the study videos about the solvent extraction way. And normally the capacity differs a lot. Normally it's about 10 tons per day to 500 tons per day. You all can use the solvent extraction way to obtain the crude oils. And the oil residue rate, it is really low. It is even lower than 1%. And so which kind of the oil seeds is suitable for the solvent extraction way? Like the rapeseeds, like the lime seed, like the cotton seed, like the soybean seeds, and also for the rice bread and sunflower seeds, you all can using the solvent extraction way to collect the crude oils. And this is our solvent extractor, and which is about every it is more like a system, and later I will explain it. And this is the final crude oils. Solvent extraction, it is a process of extracting oil from the oil seeds press cake or puffed oil seeds using the unhexing. After solvent extraction process, the oil content of oil meal can be reduced to less than 1%. And if you're interested about the solvent extraction way, you can leave something in the comment, leave your detail needs or contact with us, and our phone number, WhatsApp number, and WeChat number, it is all +86 135 2662 780. And our professional sales manager will contact with you in 24 hours, and your contact information will be protected. So we will have the oil seeds press cake and the solvent, the unhexing, get into the solvent extractor, the solvent extraction system, and then we will get two parts. The first one, it is like the wet material, wet meal. It is the oil seeds with the unhexing, and the second one is about the crude oils with unhexing, which normally we will call micella. And as for the wet meal, we do have a DTDC system to fully evaporate the unhexing. And as for the micella, we have the evaporative stripping system, and later you guys can basically get information from here, and later we will show you guys the 3D videos about how do we obtain the solvent extraction way. So by using the DTDC system, we will get the dry meal and the solvent vapors. And as also for the evaporative stripping system, we will get the solvent, which is the unhexing, and we will get our crude oils. And this is our condenser and our solvent recovery system. So yeah, we will extract our solvent out of the oil seeds after we have already done with the thing. Can you guys hear me? Is there any voice here? If you guys can hear me, you can say something in the comments to let me know that. I just started to do the live stream for today. Hey Andy Wang, welcome to the live room. Welcome Andy Wang. And this is our solvent extraction system. The oil in the oil seeds press cake or puff oil seeds, it is extracted and dissolved by the reaction of organic solvents such as unhexing and oil embryo in the extractor. And this is our DTDC. It is using high temperature to dehumidify the moisture and solvent in the wet meal. The dry meal was obtained. And this is our evaporative stripping system. The solvent in the micella is separated from the crude oil at a high temperature to get the pure crude oil. And this is our condenser and solvent recovery system. For this one, the solvent vapor is converted into a solvent liquid by condensation and reuse. The crude oil after solvent extraction must be refined before it can be eaten. And let's see about our hot single machines. Of course, the first one, it is our extractor. Normally it is from 200 per day to 100 per day. And also we do got the desolventization. Thank you so much. Desolventizer toaster. It is from 20 tons per day to 500 tons per day. And this is 10 group extractor from 5 tons per day to 20 tons per day. And also for these different ball yuan extractor from 100 to 500 tons per day. And then it is our another type for the extractor. There are 3 types: ball yuan extractor, loop type extractor, and the normal, the red cell extractor. And the capacity, it is not like the same. And also for the solvent holding tank support customization, this is our like the solvent holding tank. And Henan Glory Company can also provide a standalone equipment for cooking oil solvent extraction, such as condensers, stripping column, windmill scrappers, and residue solvent recovering system. And this is other important machine. Complete set of cooking oil press machine. And this is a cooking oil pressing machine, cooking oil solvent extraction machine, and also for the cooking refinery machine and cooking oil press. This is our previous cases that because our company started to do the solvent extraction way since 2011, so this is our previous cases. And our company, it is based in Henan, China, but we started to have our overseas office and overseas factory, overseas warehouse in Nigeria. So if you are living in the nearby countries or nearby provinces, you can easily have a visit for more details. This is all about our previous cases. This is a different type of the extractor. For different type of our like the working principle, it is not like the same. And later I will use one as an example to show you how does everything work in the machine. And also, if you guys do have any questions, you can directly put something in the comment to let me know that you do want to know more information from our company or for our solvent extractor. And let's have the one-to-one device configuration scheme, and also we can plan the equipment placement site. It is all done by our engineers team, which we got more than 50 of the engineers in our team. And then we can also help you guys check the production of the machine, communicate with the equipment manufacturing progresses, and after sales, which I do know there are so many people want to know more about the after sales service. First of all, we got 1 year warranty, which means in this year, if there's anything happen with the equipment, you can contact with us and we will give you a feedback in 24 hours. So no worry about the after sales, no worry about the warranty. And also we can have the guide equipment installation and debugging, and also the technical training. So if you do own a really big workshop for the solvent extraction oil, we can also training your workers to use the equipments. This is the technical training. And this is our company, by the way, Henan Dream Holdings, and we belongs to the company and we are called Henan Glory. Henan Glory Oil Engineering Company, and one of the subsidiaries of the Dream Holdings is a professional equipment manufacturing enterprise integrating design, production, sale, and after-sale service. The company's main business is like the oilseeds pre-treatment, pressing, solvent extraction, and refining equipment. Also for the dewaxing equipment. And we have our own technical research and design team and obtain in a number of various patterns. In addition, the after-sales service team will provide you with the quality products and quality of the service. And this is our team. This is our team. And the left picture, it is about the office in Henan, China. And this is the like the engineers is having a meeting to give a customized design to our customers. And then these are the factory that we got. We got 2 factories in China, and the final amount it is about 40,000 square meters with more than 200 workers producing the equipments in our team. And we started to do the business since 2011. So far we got more than 2,000 our customers, and our equipment has been shipped more than 80 plus exporting countries. And we got, just like I said, we got more than 50 technical engineers, and we have more than 100 professional installation team, and the intention of our customers it is about 100,000. And we can provide you guys a technical support in 24 hours and 7 days a week. This is all about our certificates during these years. If you do have anything that you'd like to ask, you can just easily put your question in the comment, alright? I'm still waiting for more of your comments and questions. We are not only provide you guys about the solvent extraction way to collect the crude oil, but also for the press way, and also for the refinery plant, we can also supply you the equipment. And for all of the equipment, it is produced by ourselves. So there is no middleman. So the price for those equipment, it is really good. And later on, I will show you the real feedback from our provider clients. And currently, let's directly get into the solvent extraction 3D videos to let you guys know more details about our technology. This is our DTDC. And we do also have those equipments. If you guys do want to ask questions, currently it is your, you can just directly put your question in the comments. I can answer it right now. The main differences between the pressed way and the solvent extraction way differs a lot, really differs a lot. This is our extractor. Welcome to the live room, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to know more detailed information for our equipments, directly put your question in the comments. I'm still waiting for more of your questions, like what is the differences between the pressed oil and the solvent extraction oil. For the solvent extraction oil, we are using a chemical way to collect the crude oils, and we will normally put an hexane into the oil seeds. Let's start from the beginning, show you the details, alright? So first of all, our oil seeds will get into the solvent extractor directly by using the screw conveyor or the bucket elevator. And then our oil seeds will directly get into here. And as you guys can see over here, the yellow pipe, it is spray all of the unhexing directly to the oil seeds. Directly to the oil seeds. So for example, we will set a time for 2 hours. So during these 2 hours, all of the unhexing will directly spray on the oil seeds to extract the crude oils out of the seeds. And after 2 hours, before the 2 hours, before it is working, it is a totally sealed equipment. And after the extraction it is done, so you guys can check about the bottom, right? The yellow oil, it is directly out of the seeds by using the unhexing. So we will discharge about the oil seeds. So after this solvent extractor, we will get 2 parts of the things. One, it is our wet mill, which it is consists of oil seeds and the unhexing, and also we will get the micellar, which we normally consist of the unhexing and the crude oils. So for the wet mill, we will using the DTDC to evaporate all of the unhexing out of the oil seed, out of the wet mill. This is our bucket elevator and screw conveyor. So for this one, it is our DTDC. Check about it. So the wet mill after extractor is dropped into a pre-delamination through the wet mill scraper and the silt strangle. The pre-delamination function is to use the mixed steam and interlayer indirect steam of the lower layer to preheat the wet mill and remove a small amount of the solvent, so as to prevent excessive water vapor condensation in the mill when the direct steam or mixed steam of high temperature in the following layers contacts with the low temperature wet mill, resulting in the phenomenon of wet mill agglomeration. The preheated mill enters the self-steaming layer, in which the wet mill is in direct contact with the mixture of solvent steam and the water steam from the lower layer, and the heat of the mixed steam is used to heat the wet mill, and the indirect steam in the bottom interlayer of the desolubilizing layer is also used to heat the wet mill, and the multiply layer of the desolubilizing layer is set to give full display to the self-steaming effect. And DT, it is mainly divided into 4 different process layers: pre-delamination, delamination, direct vapor layer, energy saving layer. The pre-dissolving layer is also called the tray layer. Usually it is for the 1 to 4 layers, and the main function is to preheat the wet mill properly, remove the solvent, and reduce the moisture in the mill. And as for the second, the decolorization layer is also known as the self-steaming layer. It is normally for the 3 to 4 layer. The main function is to bake the mill and remove the solvent from the mill. And the mill is heated by indirect steam in the bottom interlayer and a mixture of gas passing through the mill. The third one is about the direct steaming layer, also known as the baked mill layer, high material layer. And the solvent in the mill was stripped by direct steam to remove the urea. And as for the last, the baking layer, also known as the energy saving layer or flash layer. Baking layer is located under the direct steam layer. There is a vacuum device. The main purpose is to recover and utilize the residue steam of direct steam stripping mill. Each layer is equipped with a pair of steering fans, in addition to the pre-delamination through the normal opening door, and the other layers through the rotary valve or winch control discharge and material sealing. This is our DTDC. Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys do need anything, you can just directly put your question or put what you want to know here. And this is what we do for the wet mill. And also, as for the micellar, we also have another system to deal with it, to evaporate the unhexing out of the micellar. Because the oil that we finally get is normally for people to eat, so we have to make sure there's no chemical solvent mixing together. So this is our evaporation system for the micellar. First of all, that is the tower, and the temperature normally it is for 40 degrees. And yeah, this is the heater. The temperature over here, it is normally about 40 degrees. It is not that high. Heat the micellars. And then it will go to our second heater, which is like probably like the same, but the difference is between those, it is about its temperature. The temperature in the second one, it is a little bit higher. And this one, it is like the heat exchanger, as we can see, because the oil's temperature, it is not like the same. So we are using this equipment to exchange the heat so that we can reduce about the cost for the fuels. And this is our second heater. The temperature over here, it is normally around 60 degrees or even a little bit higher. And also there is a leaking gas separator. And then all of the micellas will get into our evaporate system, which is here. During working, the sick mix oil take in from the tower top inlet pipe. The first loading the overflow tray of the first unit tray. The overflow thick mix oil shape very thin, leaky certain flowing down at the surface of one shape tray, and after adapted by ring tray, it still take on leaky and film flow to the overflow tray of the second unit tray. Again, overflow to shape film flow from top to down, and the mixed gas combined direct steam and solvent is going upward. Contact with the converse flowing liquid film layer by layer so as to dripping out the solvent of the mixed oil, or out of the micella. The steam, it is from down to top, bottom to top, and our micella, it is from top to bottom, so that we can fully evaporate our unhexing out of the micellas. Because the micella, because the unhexing, it is reused, so that we can save in the cost. And also for the unhexing, we do have the recovering system. So the mainly differences between the solvent extraction oil and the pressed oil is just like this. There are three parts of the different. First, it's about the different processing technology. Pressing is using hexing press to get the crude oils out, while the solvent extraction is using unhexing to extract the crude oils, which belongs to the chemical method. No matter using pressing method or solvent extraction method, the final oil you get, it is crude oils, which need to be refined into edible oils. Hold it a second, let me turn on the air conditioner because over here it is a little bit hot here. Let me turn on the air conditioner. All right. And the second difference is over here is about the different oil residue rate. After pressing, usually the oil residue in the cake is around 6% to 7%. By using the solvent extraction method, the oil residue rate can be lower than 1%. The third difference is over here is about different application range. Both pressing and solvent extraction can be used to process common oilseeds like the soybean, peanut, rapeseed, sunflower, sesame, or some oilseeds just like this. And relatively, solvent extraction is more suitable for low oil content rate oilseeds like the soybean and rice bran for input capacity about 30 tons per day. As for high oil content rate oilseeds like the peanuts, sunflower, and sesame for input capacity from 1 to 100 tons per day, it is better to press it first, then choose whether adding solvent extraction or not. And the last one is about the really important factors is about the different machine cost. For same input capacity, usually solvent extraction methods cost more than pressing methods, because solvent extraction plant, it is anti-explosion type workshop, which means all the pumps and electric motor inside the plant, it is anti-explosion type. So you can choose the different processing method according to your budget. And for this whole system, we do have different of the equipment it is adopted inside. For example, we have the rotary type extractor, and we also got the solvent cycling tank, the percolation extraction, immersion extraction, and the cell auger, high density micella, cell crew conveyor, and toaster. It is all directly inside of this whole processing line. If you guys do want to know more information, hi Scott Hardy, how are you? Hi. This is Oliver from Hananjin Holdings, and currently we are showing you the solvent extraction way to collect the crude oils. And we are the producers. We do have our own factories, and we do have our company is based in China, but we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria. And as for the warehouse, for the stock, for the factory, for the office, we do have our overseas place in Nigeria. And we are not only provide you guys about the solvent extractor, but also for the presser, the refinery plant, and for the filter, we can also provide you. What kind of the oil you want to do for Scott Hardy? We can provide you like the sunflowers pressing machine, and the peanuts, and palm oil pressing machine. Any palm kernel fractions 3D video? Yes, of course, Scott Hardy. Let me find about the palm kernel oil pressing line, alright? Hold a second, if you can just give me 1 second. Let me find about the palm kernel oil pressing line. Yeah, here we go. This one, it is about the palm kernel oil pressing line. You can check here. Especially for the palm oil and the palm kernel oils, we have done those business since 2011. So basically, so far we got more than 13 years experiences to provide the equipment, to provide the machines. So basically, this is about the whole workshop. And let's check about the equipment that we use here. Like, where are you from? Where do you want to set your workshop? This is for all of the machine that we got. Palm kernel, hold a second. There is the thing, and palm kernel oil. Yeah, we do have those machines. First of all, this one, it is actually our fiber and nut separator, because normally if you do the palm kernel oil, you will do the palm oil at the same time. So this is normally together. So the first thing we need to do is to separate the fibers out of the nuts. This one, it is a really simple structure. Check about it. So at the bottom, all of the fibers will automatically drop. Oh, Kenya, we do have our provide customers in Kenya. And the red part is about the outlet for the pure nuts. This is our palm kernel nuts. And then we do have the nuts and shell separator. And for here, it is the inlet input hopper. Normally, it will touch the ground or underground. It is saving the labor's cost. All of the nuts will get into the separator. And this one, it is our bucket elevator. And especially over here, the red thing, can you guys see that? This one, we normally will set a magnetic separator, because for the later part, we will crack all of the nuts. So we have to make sure there's no metal items it is mixing together, otherwise it will damage our machine. So we normally set here a magnetic separator. And then it is our cutting machine to set our palm nuts into two parts. Smaller parts and smaller size one and bigger size one. This is our grinding machine. I mean, the mash for this one, it is different. All of the tiny or small size of the nuts will drop at the left part, and the big size one will drop at the another part. And next, we can produce you guys the cracker to crack all of the nuts, get into shells and kernels. This is the cracker. And then we will collect all of the kernels and the shells. So for the next thing, we will separate them. So we design this separating column here. I mean, the shells, it is much lighter than the kernels. So all of the kernels will automatically drop to the kernels outlet, and all of the shells will be collected by the cyclone that we say here. And the blue machine, it is the fun to bring forth our separating column. And at the bottom, this is the kernel's outlet, and also you guys can see behind of it there is a shell outlet. And then this is our crusher. For the crusher, we will crush all of the kernels into 3 or 4 slices so that in the later part we can better to control the temperature, control the humidity. This is our roaster. So as you guys can see, there is a helix design, it is inside. So all of the kernels will get into the equipment just like this, and all of the kernels will rotate with the machines. So after you're done with the cooking, you can change the direction of the rotate and you will out of the equipment. Let me find the presser for you. If you'd like to get more detailed information here, you can put your email address in the comments, and we will send the 3D videos or about those provided cases for you, and also for the details for our palm oil presser. This is the video that we took in our workshop, in our factory. All of the equipment, it is produced by ourselves. Or if you can also add our WhatsApp number for more detailed information. And yeah, this is the palm kernel oil presser. We do have different capacities. We can provide you from 1 tons per day to 100, 200, 300 tons per day per thin line. And this is the inlet for the palm kernels. And also, let me find you I buy crude palm kernel oil and fraction into the palm kernel oil and palm kernel stearin ice cold fractionation. That is good. And let me show you the videos for this one. Hold on a second, let me find about the videos here. This is how does our the presser working. This is how that the presser working. At the bottom, this is the outlet for the crude oils, and there are so many screens. And yeah, you guys can basically check over here. I mean, if you are interested about the equipment, our assistant and our sales manager can definitely show you more about the equipment. And also, at the last, we want to evacuate the water, and also bring in some like the by using the plate filter. This is our plate filter. This is what we do for the palm kernel oils. And also, if you're interested about this, we show the refinery plant to the degumming, deacidification, deodorization, deodorization. Yeah, if you can, sir, you can leave your WhatsApp number or your email address in the comment. We can send you the 3D videos for you. And we can also provide you the our projects at the reference. This is what we do for the solvent extraction way to get the crude oils. And as for the solvent extraction with the oil residue rate, it is even lower than 1%. So with the same amount of the oil seeds, you can definitely collect more crude oils. especially for the palm oil, palm kernel oils. We have done a lot of the cases in like the Africa areas, especially Nigeria. We do have our overseas office, overseas stock, overseas warehouse in Nigeria. So if you are living in the nearby countries, it is very easy for you guys to have a visit. And our sales manager, it is also located there, and also for some of our engineers. Yeah, let me show you something about our company.
有买家进入直播间了。
Let me show you something about our company. This is all about the previous cases that we done before for the solvent extractor, for the solvent extraction way. Or if you would like to know more information for the palm kernel oil pressing line, we also have the pictures and videos about that. And yes, here. This is our cooking oil pressing machine, and also for the cooking oil solvent extraction machine, for the cooking oil refining machine, and also for the cooking oil press. And we can provide you guys different capacities equipment from 1 ton per day to even 100 tons per day or 500 tons per day equipment. And this is the solvent vapor is converted into solvent liquid by condensation and reused. And this is the solvent in the micellar is separated from the crude oil at a high temperature to get the pure crude oils. Evaporative stripping system, and this is our DTDC system. It is using high temperature to dehumidify the moisture and solvent in the wet mill. The dry mill was obtained. Let me show you something different over here. Yeah, about the videos, right? First of all, this is the separator for the fiber and nut separator. This is also one of the previous cases that we have. But we have already updated about the machines in recent years, so the videos, it is not like the newest machine. And this one, it is palm. Yeah, for this one, it is palm oil presser. No, it is not like the palm kernel oil presser. I mean, I just have a new computer here to do the live stream, so there are some video that I can't find, but it doesn't matter. We can what is the evaporative stripping system, right? Let me show you about the evaporative stripping system. It is this one. Yeah, this one. For this machine, it is normally used in the solvent extraction way, because first we will spray to extract all of the crude oils. So after the solvent extractor, we will get two things. The first one, it is called the wet mill, which it is a combination of oil seeds and the solvents. And then we will get another thing, which is called micellar. It is the mixing for the crude oils and for the unhexing. So for the micellar, we have to evaporate all of the solvent, all of the unhexing out of the crude oil, so that we can make the oils get into like the edible oil. So this is the machine that we use to evaporate the unhexing. And let me show you the videos that I just show it. I'm not sure, do I make myself clear? But after checking this video, you will know more about where is, yeah, it is here. I mean, if your like workshop is big enough, you can consider about to get by using the solvent extraction way to get the crude oils, because the oil residue rate it is really low. Normally, if you are using the pressing way, the oil residue rate is around 5% to 7%. But by using this one, the solvent extraction way, the oil residue rate it is lower than 1%. So this is the elevator to transport all of the oil seeds. And before this part, we got several of the machines to deal with the oil seeds, like to remove the impurities or to press or just a lot of different machines. And this one, it is our extractor. So over here, all of the oil seeds will get to the extractor, just like this. And as you guys can see, this is our like the yellow pipe to spray the unhexing directly to the oil seeds. For example, like we will set a time, set a timer for 2 hours. So during this 2 hours, this machine it is a totally sealed machines. So all of the unhexing will totally mixing with the oil seeds to extract the oils. And at the bottom, all of the oil that have been extracted will drop to the collector at the bottom, just like here. And after the 2 hours, all of the oil seeds, like they are, during this part, we normally call it like the wet mill. It is the oil seeds with the unhexing, and this is the crude oils, like called micella, crude oils with unhexing. So first of all, we will using the DTDC to deal with the wet mill, and for the micella, you will using the evaporative stripping system. Yeah, evaporative stripping system, it is for extracting edible oils. This is our DTDC machines to do with the wet mills. And as you can see, there are several parts, like pre-delamination part, delamination part, direct vapor layer, and energy saving layer. It do have different functions. And each layer is equipped with a pair of steering fans in addition to pre-delamination through the normal opening door, and the other layers through the rotary valve or winch control discharge and material sealing. This is our DTDC system. And the next one, it is about the evaporative stripping system to deal with the micella. Here it's about evaporative stripping system. First of all, the yellow pipe you guys can see is about our micella. And then we do have 2 heaters here to heat our oils, because like the first heater's temperature, it is normally around 40 degrees to do the preheat. This is the first heater. After this one, all of the micella's temperature will at 40 degrees, and this is actually a leaky and gas separator. And then over here we do set one of the exchanger, heat exchanger. Because for the 2 of the heater, the temperature it is not like the same. The first one is about 40 degrees, and the second one is about 60 to 80 degrees to heat our micellas. And during the evaporate system it is working, the stick mix oil take from the tower top inlet pipe, first loading the overflow tray of the first unit tray, and the overflow stick oil, like yeah, let me just make it simple. All of the micellas will from dropping from top to bottom, and our like the heat it is from bottom to top to fully evaporate the unhexing out of the micellas. Yes, Scott, if you are still here, I'm not sure am I make myself clear. If I didn't make myself clear, our sales manager or engineers can give you more detailed information if you can add the WhatsApp number. They are much more professional than me. And also the number that I pinned it in the comment, it is our phone number. If you can also like call us right now. And this is the final oil tank. So let's going up from the beginning and show you about our company and about what kind of the things, what kind of the machines, yeah, can we provide, can we produce. First, you can put the oil seeds press cake, get into the solvent extraction system. Mail, yes, of course, you can put your email address in the comment also, or let me put our email address in the comment. Let me put our email address in the comments. Hold a second. This is the oil seeds press cake. Again, to the solvent extraction system, and we will get two things: wet mill and micellar. And for the wet mill, we are using the DTDC system to evaporate the enhancing, so we'll get the dry mill and get the solvent vapors. And as for the micellar, we will have the evaporative stripping system. We'll get the solvent, which is the enhancing and the crude oils. So later on, for the solvent, which I mean the enhancing, we will got condenser and solvent recovery system. And this is the crude oil that we finally get. This is the solvent extractor. Normally it is for 10 to 500 tons per day. Yes, Scott, this is our the email. So you also can contact with us by sending the email. So by using this solvent extraction, what you can do with the rapeseed, linseed, cottonseed, the rice bran, and the soybeans and sunflower seeds, you can all do it by using the solvent extraction way. And since you are interested about the thing for the palm kernel oils, we can also show you guys about this page for the palm kernel oil pressing way. Hold a second, just give me a second. I will try to find the picture. Welcome, Ashley. Yeah, it's here. So for the palm kernel oils, yeah, it is here. And let me open it for you. Yeah, found it. I will mail you with my requirements. All right, that is so good. And let me just show you this one for the palm kernel oil pressing line. Hold a second. Let me go up and why this one it is still for the, hold a second, what happened? Yeah, this is our palm kernel oil pressing line. let me introduce it to you from the beginning. So we got this page, we have done it like 2 years earlier. So it says we got more than 12 years, but currently our company started to do the oil and fats business since 2011. So far we got more than 13 years experiences. And this is the palm kernels. The oil content, it is normally around 50% to 55%. And this is our palm kernel oil. And by the way, Scott, if you email us, please do mention that you are coming from this live stream, and they will give you more discount. And this is our palm kernel oil presser. So the capacity, it differs a lot from 500 kilogram per hour to bigger, specialized for processing palm kernel oil, high oil yield rate, and also suitable for palm kernel oil production line. And this is a low oil residue rate from 6% to 7%. It have a stable performance class 4 motor, high quality raw material. And this is our palm nut cracker. So the capacity is from 1 tons per hour to 2 tons per hour. It is used to crack the hard shell of the palm kernel and get the mixture of the palm kernel and shells. And then it is our palm kernel crusher. So the processing capacity is from like 500 kilogram per hour, used to crush the palm kernels into small blocks for better being pressed. And this is the separator. From 2 tons per hour to 6 tons per hour equipment, we can all provide you that. So shelling rate, it is above 95%. The separation rate, it is also above 95%. Low breaking rate of the palm kernels and low investment, high production efficiency, easy to operation, and automatic process. So the type 1 small and medium scale palm kernel oil pressing line, it is from 5 tons per day to 30 tons per day. This is the video you just checked. And we also got, this is all of the equipment that we use in the pressing line for the grinding side, cracker, kernel and shell separating system, crusher, cooker, presser, and plate filter. And this is the working process. It is about the video that I just showed you. And we got a bigger, large-scale palm kernel oil pressing line. The capacity is from 30 tons per day to 600 tons per day. And also, Scott, if you do need this page, we can also sending you the page to you by the email. So you just remember to tell. And this is also what we do for the solvent extraction way. And also this one, it is our palm kernel oil refining plant, because no matter by which way, for the solvent extraction way or the pressed with the oil that we got, it is like the crude oil, not the edible oil. So we have to do that. So processing capacity, it is from 0.5 tons per day to 2 tons per day. It is for the small capacities. Do the degumming, the acidification, the colorization, and deodorization. And we got conduction oil heating. The process capacity, it is getting bigger to 2 tons per day, 20 tons per day. And then it is suitable for small oil plants. And we got processing capacity, the semi-continuous one, and the capacity is from 5 tons per day to 50 tons per day, suitable for medium scale of oil plants. And we got the fully continuous palm kernel oil refining plant. What I'm looking at the difference, I want to separate crude palm kernel oil into palm kernel stearin and palm kernel oil. Yeah, of course. You can send in the email. We do have the equipment, but I cannot find about the paper, about the documents in this computer. So that is the reason why I'm keep showing you what I can find here about the how do we press the palm kernel oils and how do we do the refinery plant, how do we do the solvent extraction way, because I just change a new computer for this one. I cannot find about the videos and about the equipments, like the detailed information, because in recent days, we didn't get about the requirement for those equipment, so I didn't prepare for that. But no worry, our sales manager and our engineers team will definitely give you about the information what you want. And the fractionation dewaxing winterization machine. And the capacity it is from 1 tons per day to 1,200 tons per day. It is especially okay. I will send you mail now. Okay, we are waiting for you. For the fractionation machine, it is suitable for palm oil, palm kernel oil, and coconut oils here. And also the other supporting equipment, the bottle blowing machine, wave bridge, oil storage tank, and the other products. And this is our company based in Henan province. Alright, if there's no further question, I believe I will end the company based in Henan province. Alright, if there's no further question, I believe I will ending the live stream after 2 minutes later. So hope we can receive about your email as soon as possible, so that our sales manager can show you the information that you need. Yeah, this is our previous project case. Pakistan, China, Uzbekistan, Nigeria, and also this one, it is also from China. And also another one for Uzbekistan for sunflower oil pressing line. And this one is it is located in Indonesia, Zambia, Congo, Nigeria, Thailand, Kenya. This one, it is one of our provides cases that is located in Kenya. And I believe this one, it is for, hold a second, let me check which, yeah, for the solvent extraction way. I do check about the evaporating system over here. Also for the solvent extraction. And yeah, before the sales, we can show you have the visit with the factory production workshop, one-to-one equipment configuration plan, and plan the equipment placement site. And we can also help to check the production conditions of the machines, communicate the progresses of equipment manufacturing, and all of our equipment do have 1 year's warranty, which means in this year, if there's anything happen with the equipment, you can contact with us. We will back to you a good solutions in 24 hours. And guide equipment installation and commissioning, technical training, it is all done by our engineers. And 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service. So our customers have already reached to more than 2,000. We have already exporting our machines to more than 80 countries. Like we do have more than 50 technical engineers, and we can provide you guys 24 hours a day, 7 days a week technical support. Alright, the network, it is keep lagging. Anyway, that is all for today's live stream, and I will see you guys next week, because that is all for today's and for this hoax live stream. And Scott, thank you for your time. I believe we can talk about the details later by using the email.